Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about the latest news that has come out regarding Reading Football Club. So there's been some transfer activity today, and it was expected. It's that Tom Holmes has officially made the switch to Luton Town. He is rejoining Reading until the end of this season though. But yeah, Tom Holmes has officially left the club. It's for an undisclosed fee. As expected, no monetary or no financial transactions have been announced as per Reading Football Club normal procedure, especially with the rat that is in charge at the moment. But look, Luton Town have unfortunately picked Tom Holmes up. It's unfortunate. Look, I think it's a good signing as well. I think it's a very good deal for Tom Holmes. Going ahead and getting himself a Premier League move, I think, is fantastic for him. Is he a Premier League calibre football player? I don't think so. Is he someone, though, that if Luton go down and go to the Championship will be an absolute solid hand? Absolutely. Listen, he's still only 23 years old, and if you're asking someone to play in the centre of defence and do a centre-back's normal job, that's what you're going to want. If you want this modern-day centre-back that can ping a ball 50 yards and is going to chase defenders and play the high line, that's not Tom Holmes' type of game. If you're asking someone, though, to head balls out the box, you're asking someone to make tackles, that's the type of player that you want, and that's Tom Holmes. Now, Tom Holmes for Reading has played over 120 games, 129 to be precise. He did score one goal in that time, a memorable one as well, an overhead kick at home to Hull. What was one of the more memorable goals at the Select Car Leeson Stadium over the last few years. 2 assists picked up in that time as well. He also had spells at KSV Roeselare, formerly a Die Young club as well. Obviously, we know what happened there. They are dead. Played for Reading since the age of 8 and made his senior debut just a decade later against Bolton in March 2018. And unfortunately, his time at Reading will end after this year. Now, if you asked me at the start of the season and halfway through the season if I would have kept Tom Holmes, I would have said no. I was someone that was actively saying that we should be looking to sell Tom Holmes. But he came back into the side and has been absolutely fantastic since then. Him and Nelson Abbey has been Reading's best centre-back partnership so far this season, and we've seen that in the turn of results. So I am actually a little bit disappointed that Tom Holmes is leaving us. Since that Oxford game, he really has put in some good performances and has really shored Reading up defensively. It's a shame that it's happened because I think Tom Holmes is someone as well that is committed to the club and loved Reading Football Club. Listen, he grew up a Reading fan and the club has let him down more than anything. Tom Holmes hasn't let Reading down at all. He won't be someone that I'll boo. He'll get big ovation, I'm sure, every time that he steps out onto that pitch for the remainder of the season. Reading Football Club have let him down, unfortunately. The owners have let him down. It's unfortunate, but it's just the case. Look, Luton fans probably clicking on this video. Again, Tom Holmes is the type of defender that you, in my opinion, you want if you're not going to be playing a high line, if you're not going to be wanting him to require pace. Look, they took a punt on Gabriel Osho just a couple of years ago, and we've seen how well that one has panned out. They're now taking a punt as well on Tom Holmes, and look, they've taken some players from us before from the academy, and it's worked out well for them. The likes of Jack Stacey and Gabriel Osho have both come through Reading's academy, and obviously we've got a proven decent track record with them two players, and them then going on and playing it for Luton. Look, it's unfortunate. I wish the EFL and the rest of the clubs all had the position of that they wouldn't deal with this rotten owner, but unfortunately people know that they can pick up a cheap deal from Reading, and morally is it correct? No, but if my club was going to pick off some of the players that could be out there, I'm sure you would want to do that too. So even though it's vulture-like, I can't blame Luton in the slightest. Look, Tom Holmes will be here for the rest of the season, so at least we can give him the ovation that he deserves and the send-off that he deserves as well. Someone that's played over 100 games for the club, someone that's come through the academy. It's part of the two Toms. They both love the club. And yeah, Nelson Abbey update as well is that he didn't fancy the Luton move. There's a lot of interest though coming from England and outside of the UK as well, so it'll be interesting to see where Nelson Abbey lines up at the end of the January transfer window. Is he still going to be a Reading player? I'm not sure. Obviously Ruben Sellers spoke about how he was still 100% committed to the club, and that's the reason why he played on Saturday for the 15 minutes against Port Vale. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Reading's best centre-back, Nelson Abbey. For now though, I've got to say, I wish Tom Holmes the best in the future. He's got himself a really good move here. And yeah, Luton fans, look after him. That's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back again if there's any more news soon. Thanks for watching. I've been James. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.